All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Vamonos. Vamonos. Good afternoon, everyone. Mark Fuller, co-founder of TeamAlliance. I'm on the charts. Just really pulling up the charts, actually. We already got less than a minute. I am kind of seeing something. Let me pull this up. If I have the time to get into this. 901. Nope. Nope, nothing there. All right. Wanted to make sure I didn't have an opportunity there. When I see opportunity, I'm all over it because the market can be very generous. The market can also be very unforgiving. And you got to be on the right side of the market in order to reap the rewards of what the market will give when it is feeling generous. If you're new to my videos, my name is Mark Fuller. I'm the co-founder of TeamAlliance. I'm here on the charts right now, just taking a look at things. I'm watching what's happening. I'm watching what's going on these charts. And just adjusting my little screen here. Right now, it looks like there's a lot of activity in the market, so I will likely wait until the market settles down a bit. And then when the opportunity presents itself, I will strike and take advantage of it. The heck is this? One of my kids' juices they ain't take for lunch. Got me a little blow pop. Apple blow pop, the big one. This gonna set it off right for me. Yes, I have a sweet tooth sometimes. And I'm just taking a look at the market real quick. Anyway, if you're new to my videos, yes, this is something that we do every day. We come on these charts and we patiently wait for the market to present opportunity to us that will be beneficial for us. Earning profits from the market is beneficial for us. It is good for our health financially and otherwise. The market is also somewhere where you can lose a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. One of the things that we do is we train people in the skill of the ability to see the market, and it's that ability that has led up to the consistent profitability that has been displayed over time, video after video, day after day. Right now we have even a one-a-day $100 NADEX challenge that we're running. We started an account with $100, and I believe today's day number 32 of that challenge. I haven't even done that trade yet, but when that trade presents itself, I will take one trade in that account. And that's all we do. You know, we trade only when the market dictates to us what it is doing. When the market reveals something about itself to us that we can take pretty much to the bank, that's when we strike. Unless the market does that, we do absolutely nothing. We avoid being in the market like the plague. A lot of people tend to think that skill means that, I can get on the chart and trade whenever I want to and make money. No. Skill means that you're patient enough and you're disciplined enough to wait for the market to give you permission to put your money in the market in order for your money to be multiplied through a profitable trade, a profitable transaction. And anything else that you're doing outside of that, you're going to lose. So It's what people are used to doing when it comes to the market, especially binary options and the 5-minute binary options in particular, which is a very quick way to lose when you don't know what you're doing. So, you put all these things together, you can make some very good money, and you can also lose pretty much all of your money if you do not know what you're doing. On the flip side, you can make a substantial amount of money if you apply not only skill, but efficient money management. Something that mitigates the risk that's involved with trading the market, and specifically with trading the market the way that we do. We do what's called in the money options. That's what we trade. That's what we deal with. When you're trading in the money, the risk on each individual trade is significantly higher than it would be on a trade that would offer a better risk to reward ratio. However, the probability of winning, if you know what you're doing, will allow you to earn consistent, gradual profits over time. And it's those consistent profits that mitigate the risk that you experience on each trade, the actual risk to reward. You're taking on more risk of losing on one trade in exchange for a smaller profit on that trade. However, if you do that consistently and you don't lose, you got something powerful. So that's what it is that we focus on TeamAlliance. And I'm gonna pause this video because I see that there's time going by and the market has not decided to present anything as of yet, but it will, I'm sure. And when it does, I will be there to receive it. All right, let me put this video on pause. I will be back momentarily. You guys hang on. All right, so first trade of the day. Very, very busy this morning. Let me adjust my little area here. So we're looking for price to remain above this horizontal line. This is the 42.15 strike. You can see my entry was at 83. Price closed at 42.167. So that is higher than 42.15. Winning trade. Winning trade. That was $17 a profit per contract on 25 contracts, 425. First trade. Time right now is 1:50 p.m. Just open up a new fresh chart. Though the charts sometimes you have to reopen them up here from one of the recent strike prices because the market data, it like jams up on the old charts at times. So it's good to just open up a fresh chart and all of your option prices and everything will repopulate and it'll just look cleaner. You'll refresh it. So that's my first trade. What are we, almost 9 minutes in to this video? I'm gonna look for another opportunity. Right now the time is 1:51 in the afternoon. The market is starting to settle down a bit. So, it has a tendency to be more generous when it is in a settled down, calmer state. And this has to do with the skill of being able to see what the market is doing. That's why you always hear me reiterate and talk about seeing the market. That is a very important thing. Your ability to see the market is going to be the difference between making money and not making money. If you never learn how to actually see what the market is doing right now in real time, you're not going to win. You're going to lose. You're just going to lose. It just is what it is. But anyway, taking a look, quick look. There's almost 3 plus 10 be 13. Let me pause this because I don't know if this is going to present an opportunity here. So when I get into my next trade, I will come back on and close it out from there. But so far I'm at 425 for the day. You guys hang on. I'll be back momentarily. All right, this one was kind of tight when I entered it, and we're going to see if this holds. This should hold below 42.21, and it did. So that's a winner. All right, that's a winner. 37 was my entry on there, and it closed right below it. Looks like at 09. Let me open up this the data so we can see. Yeah, it closed at 09. That's a winner. That is a winner. So my entry on that was $37 of profit per contract on that short, meaning that I sold the market 425. So 37 times 25 and 425. So on the trade just now, I made 925 on that one trade because the entry price was excellent. It was 37, which actually gave me a smaller risk on the trade. So I don't want to get into all the details of it. This all comes with time and experience. But me looking at the fact that I had a better price on the option and it lowered the risk that I took on the trade ultimately, combined with the confidence that I had in what the market was showing me, was the reason behind me taking that trade. This is more advanced, subjective stuff. This is not necessarily what we stick to in the framework on TeamAlliance when we're training and we're teaching our students. Okay. As a trader, you'll grow and you develop into your own comfort level. And we train on this. Comfort level is very important because it really will determine whether or not you're even going to take a trade in the first place that might be considered to have more inherent risk, if you want to call it that. It really just comes down to what you're comfortable with accepting as far as the potential to lose. As long as you understand that you can lose when you're doing something that might be more of a subjective decision, you have to accept the risk that comes along with that in case you lose. This is super important that you understand that this comes with the territory. It comes with what it is that we're doing. You're a trader. You got to make split-second decisions, but these decisions can only be made if you have skill. And that's the most important part of what it is that we do. We teach you to actually demonstrate the skill. Time and experience will teach you the more subjective aspects of the skill. And I hope that makes sense. It may go over some of your heads, but it'll catch up to you at some point in time, especially if you begin training with us. Because we get, these type of questions all the time. Oh, well, was that a good trade? Was that one a good trade? I'm not sure if it was a good trade. Sometimes the decision-making process comes down to you and what you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable with what it is that you see and you have put in enough time to learn the behavior of the market that you're looking at, like the market that I study is the pound dollar, GBP USD. I study that pair. I'm more familiar with the pound than any of you because I've been on the pound for years and I don't look at anything else. But anyway, so 1350 on the day, I think that's a record day for me. And it just happened. I didn't set out to make that much. Like I said, I'm always willing to accept the possibility of losing. Let me shoot over to my promo page. Hang on one second. All right, training. $35 a month, access to live training, real-time, live trade room environment, immediate access to the training videos. All of this for $35 a month. Reach out to me directly on Facebook. Send me a friend request. You can also send me a text message at this number, and I will respond to you. Let me know that you want to get into training, and we'll take it from there. All right, Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance.